Consciousness, the state of being aware of and able to think about one's own existence, has puzzled philosophers, neuroscientists, and psychologists for centuries. While there are many theories about the nature of consciousness, no single explanation has emerged as universally accepted. Here are 10 prominent theories that explore the complexities of consciousness and its role in human experience. 1. The Integrated Information Theory, IIT. One of the most influential theories in contemporary neuroscience, posits that consciousness arises from the integration of information within the brain. According to this theory, a system is conscious if it can integrate information in such a way that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. The theory is based on a mathematical measure called phi, which quantifies how much information is integrated within a system. The higher the phi value, the more conscious the system is. 2. The Global Workspace Theory, GWT. Proposed by Bernard Baars, the Global Workspace Theory suggests that consciousness arises from the interaction of different brain areas working together to process and share information. Imagine a global workspace in the brain where information from various sensory and cognitive systems is integrated and made accessible to other parts of the brain, creating awareness. This theory emphasizes that consciousness is not a single location or function but a network of interacting brain processes. 3. The Orchestrated Objective Reduction, OrchO Theory. Developed by physicist Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hammerith, the OrchO theory links consciousness to quantum mechanics. According to this theory, consciousness arises from quantum processes in microtubules, structures within brain cells. These quantum processes collapse in a way that creates conscious experience. OrchO challenges classical physics by suggesting that quantum effects could explain the non-material aspects of consciousness, though it remains a controversial theory. 4. The Higher-Order Thought Theory, HOT. The higher-order thought theory suggests that consciousness occurs when the brain produces higher-order thoughts, HOTs, about its own mental states. In other words, a person becomes consciously aware of their thoughts, feelings, and perceptions when the brain generates a second-order thought about them. According to this theory, the key to consciousness is not just having mental states but also being able to reflect upon them. 5. The Biological Naturalism Theory. John Searle's biological naturalism theory argues that consciousness is a product of biological processes in the brain but is not reducible to these processes. Searle believes that while consciousness arises from brain activity, it cannot be fully explained by the physical processes themselves. Instead, it is a high-level phenomenon that emerges when certain brain systems work together in complex ways. This theory maintains that consciousness is a feature of living organisms, closely tied to the brain's biology. 6. The Panpsychism Theory. Panpsychism is the idea that consciousness is a fundamental feature of the universe, much like space, time, and mass. According to this theory, consciousness is not limited to humans or animals but exists in some form throughout all matter, including particles, plants, and even rocks. Panpsychism suggests that consciousness is pervasive, with each part of the universe having some degree of awareness or experience, albeit very primitive in non-living things. 7. The Dualism Theory. One of the oldest and most debated theories, dualism, was famously proposed by René Descartes. Dualism posits that consciousness exists separately from the physical brain. According to Descartes, the mind and body are two distinct substances. The mind is immaterial and conscious, while the body is made of physical matter. Although most contemporary scientists reject dualism due to its lack of empirical evidence, it still plays a role in philosophical discussions about the nature of consciousness. 8. The Predictive Coding Theory. The predictive coding theory posits that the brain is constantly making predictions about sensory input and updating those predictions based on new information. Consciousness, in this view, arises when the brain's predictions match the incoming sensory data. When there is a mismatch, the brain updates its models to better align with reality. This theory suggests that perception and awareness are closely linked to the brain's ability to anticipate and make sense of the world. 9. The Consciousness as an Epiphenomenon Theory. According to this theory, consciousness is a byproduct of complex neural activity rather than a causal factor in behavior. It suggests that while consciousness might feel essential to our experience, it does not actually affect our decisions or actions. In this view, consciousness exists as an epiphenomenon, a secondary effect of neural processing that does not play a central role in how the brain functions but is merely a side effect of it. 10. The Simulation Hypothesis. The simulation hypothesis, popularized by philosopher Nick Bostrom, suggests that our entire reality, including our conscious experiences, could be part of a computer simulation. If advanced civilizations have the technology to simulate consciousness, it is possible, according to this hypothesis, that we are living in a simulated world, and our consciousness is part of that simulation. This theory raises profound questions about the nature of reality, consciousness, and existence itself. Consciousness remains one of the most enigmatic aspects of human experience. Each of these theories provides a unique perspective on how awareness and subjective experience arise, whether through the complex interaction of brain networks, the fundamental nature of the universe, or even the possibility that we are living in a simulation. As our understanding of neuroscience, philosophy, and quantum physics advances, we may come closer to unraveling the mystery of consciousness and its true nature.